Okay, welcome back to Book Club for Two plus You. And we're reading Twilight. After all of this conversation, he just told her that he can read minds and essentially admitted to being a vampire and wanting to murder people. And she's sitting there thinking about kissing him. Like all of the things that you could be thinking right now, that's what you're thinking. I feel like I would be like, tell me about being a vampire. Like my brain would be like, oh, vampire. I want to know about that.
Yeah.
Not like, pucker up, baby. You know, like
I want more information.
I want more.
I want to know how much or how often you think about drinking my blood.
Yeah.
I want to know about how many people you've killed.
Tell me about the mind reading. What sort of weird shit have you heard?
And then I said, run from Edward, girl, fast.
She really does.
She would trip though. Like,
she would trip. Oh, it's
and then
funny.
She would have a bloody nose, and he would be like, "Oh, blood!" Can you imagine a bloody nose and a vampire's like, "Let me suck your blood from your nose." Like it's bloody boogers.
Gross. Okay, lost the plot. Listen, I'm starting over because I have to be clear and I can't be burping, okay? In the first few chapters, he does not freak out about her smell until they are in biology class together, okay? And I have a problem with that because they're in the cafeteria together, they're in the school together. If she smells as strongly as he says, he should be able to smell her wherever, okay? And here, in this chapter, chapter 9, okay? He admits to following her scent through a crowded, dirty city to find her. Okay?
Yeah, but doesn't he come up with an excuse?
No, no excuses, okay? If you can smell her and track her in the city, you can smell her before you meet her in the school. Oh, because even in
the cafeteria, they were like that.
He would have still been like, what's that? I want to find that.
That's nasty, B.O.
I hope you're not a stalker.
Oh my God. As we're reading a stalker romance.
Make sure you bring me food. And tell me about all the people you want to beat up for me. He's had 100 years to work on his reflexes. I'm pretty sure he can drive a car out of mouth.
No! What if there's black eyes?
I thought you said black guys.
Black eyes.
What if there's black guys?
Well,
yeah.
Don't, you know what?
I'm just
call out my red flags.
Don't call out mine.
Listen, if a guy does not ask me 2 seconds after I was almost attacked if I'm okay, I'm done with your ass. If it takes you at least 10 minutes, okay, from leaving the scene of the crime, driving, and I'm still stuck on this because how can you think it's romantic that he's like, let me go beat you? No. We were in the car where you were smelling my delicious body odors.
Food is always romantic. And she is food. So, therefore...
He's a vegetarian vampire. He even says that. That was giggling. He's like, we're vegetarians. Like, about...
No, I think the order is definitely different. I actually kind of like this a little bit better. I feel like this is more fluid, maybe. Like, it's more natural.
Mm-hmm. Pure comedy gold right there. Vegetarian vampires. We eat mountain lions and bears. Everybody can see. I just thought all this was so romantic.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm serious. I remember thinking that this was like, he didn't want to be away from her and she didn't want to be away from him. And then I just want to smack younger me because I'm like...
It's funny because I was listening to you talk and I was like, yep, that's weird. Oh, yep, that's yucky. And then you're like, I just thought it was so romantic. And I was like, wait, what?
I did. That was my young Amanda tab because I just remember being like so... like, oh my God, they love each other so much, they cannot be away from each other.
Let's talk about the last line.
What was your tab?
Of this chapter.
What was your tab?
The last line.
What is your tab?
In this chapter. I don't want to tell you.
Tell me.
Hang on, let's read the line.
Okay.
About 3 things I was absolutely positive. First, Edward was a vampire. Second, there was a part of him, and I didn't know how potent that part might be, that thirsted for my blood. And third, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
What's your tab?
Bleh!
My heart!
I marked this with a cringe tab.
Something's wrong with you.
Are you kidding? Okay,
I'm just.
it is cringy because you've known him for less than 6 months, okay? He has done nothing but be mean and gaslight and weird and rude and yeah, so he saved you from 3 guys, but he was stalking you, okay?
You just said he fed you,
and
so
yeah,
it was okay.
I said the gesture was romantic. I didn't say it was okay. And then, okay, so he saved you once from the van and he saved you once from the guys, but otherwise his personality is like a rock. And you're telling me that there's 3 things you're positive. 1, he's a vampire, which is okay. In this world, it's a monster, okay? And then 2, he's thirsting for your blood specifically. That's 2 things. And that even though those 2 like really crazy things, on top of all of the things that like the no personality or whatever, that you are unconditionally, okay, meaning like no matter what happens, and irrevocably, meaning can't take it back, in love with him after 6 months of Rocco.
You never had that like
what
instant love experience where you were like, oh my god, I'm so in love with this boy. Not once did you like question that you loved somebody.
No, I don't think I have. Sorry. That's cringe. And it's in the movie. That quote specifically made it in the movie. That is a very popular, famous Twilight quote. Not a fan.
Isn't it like a sound bit here on TikTok too?
Oh, probably. I don't like it. I think that you are obsessive and he has done nothing to earn your unconditional and irrevocable love.
Young Amanda ate that shit up.
Oh, I'm sure that young Trista read this and was like, oh, I'm in love with him too. But nope. Adult Trista says, you're dumb.
What's wrong with me? But I thought it was romantic. Okay, so
well, I mean, obviously lots of people at in this 2005 era thought it was romantic. That's why it's a popular book and now popular movie series and huge franchise. But I, as an adult looking back, I'm like, ugh. I am hoping for more romance. I'll be honest. There's not a lot of anything going on, and
there's no romance so far.
And honestly, it's just romantic when someone feeds me anyway. Like, like if Amanda fed me, I would be like, oh, I love you. So,
is this an Akatar moment? Can I make you soup?
Oh, not with what that means. No way. I would just like to snuggle, maybe.
Well, Polycon's coming.
This is weird. Okay, let's say. Okay, so that was Twilight chapters 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. More stuff happened. Not enough stuff happened.
No.
And I don't even know if we've got full confirmation that he's a vampire yet.
No, but even though they're like discussing, he still hasn't. The words have not come out of his mouth.
Yep. So it's kind of a weird spot. I'm still Team Jacob. He's been in 1 chapter and like 1 conversation, and I would still prefer him over Edward. I'm also Team Mike. That's chapter 7 through 9. We're gonna do 10 through 12 the next time. And yeah, so that's book club for 2 plus you. And hopefully we'll see you for the next video. And if you're interested, we started a YouTube channel, or I started a YouTube channel that we'll be posting. It's the same username at TryReadStuff. I'm going to post all these videos there as well in a playlist so that you can check them out. And I got a blue sky. What about you? What are you doing?
I have Instagram so far. I am going to be doing all the things, so I'll probably post on my TikTok account. Ha 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 ha. Dun 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 dun. Ha 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 ha.
Every time we do this, I can't. Anyway, bye.
It's my favorite. Bye.